myself turned inside out, filled with doubt. I tell you how my day's gone wrong. You just look at me and say, ah, come on. Then suddenly I'm feeling fine. Pulled me right back in line, but I resist. How I try, I do. How I try. Some days this whole world leaves me so downtrodden, feel so rotten. I get so broken in despair, but you bring me a welcome breath of sweet fresh air. Now the sun is shining and I feel fine. You pull me right back in line. I resist, but all I see now is nothing but clear blue sky. Oh yeah, oh yeah. So when I'm sitting all alone with my thoughts, they're getting overblown like they're known for. I know that you will come to call, pull me out of another one of my free falls. Now sunshine makes me feel so fine. She pulled me right back in line. I resist, how I try, but all I see now, nothing but clear blue sky. Oh yeah, nothing but blue sky. Oh yeah, nothing but blue sky. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Well, there's a blizzard down in Houston. In Dallas, it's 10 below. The ice is thick in Austin. And Galveston has 10 feet of snow. The car that Grandma sent us makes us dream of snow and reindeer. But it's a make-believe snowy Christmas card, Christmas in Texas again. On Padre Isle there's sleigh rides on beaches. In Big D there's sledding by White Rock Lake. What a joy cutting down our own trees is. And then it's off to Lake Travis to ice skate. You see, a white Lone Star Christmas would be so pretty, but only in our dreams. It's just a make-believe snowy Christmas card, Christmas in Texas again. You see, a short sleeve weather on Christmas Day is not really such a bad thing. Heck, if you were to ask me, I'd say it's the best gift Santa could bring. So in places like Dallas, it's quite rare for us to have a white Christmas. Heck, when it comes to shoveling snow or freezing our butts off, it's not something we really miss. So those greeting cards, they look so pretty, but keep the frozen stuff up north, 'cause down here we're good with a make-believe snowy Christmas card. Christmas in Texas again. Yes, a snowy Christmas card, Christmas in Texas again, dashing through the snow. Okay, we can put that away for a year. All right, now I thought I would switch guitars. Hadn't done this recently. This is my song "The Tree" on a guitar tuned to a E chord, and it goes like this. Let me get that a little bit bigger. Okay, I didn't mute myself, did I? Okay. I heard today the latest communique. There can be no missing the man's intentions, where his ambitions lay. A cold wind blows across the bay, darkened clouds listen. Deep in the forest, down by the river, tree twists and bends. Well, alright, okay, nobody gets away. There'll be no more sitting, getting no opposition. Truth is getting in the way. A cold wind blows across the bay and breaks into a squall. Deep in the forest, down by the river, tree begins to fall. Okay, someone's gonna have to pay. With all this corruption and all this deception, not bring justice today. Out in the streets, the talk is loud. The man steps out from the crowd. Tomorrow morning, just a little past sunrise, we're planning on a little surprise. And deep in the forest, down by the river, a tree comes tumbling down. Okay.
You doing good.
All right, you could hear that. I didn't hit the space
yeah,
bar.
yeah.
Yeah, the space bar can be handy, except when you don't want it to be. So here's another guitar song on this guitar. My song called Friends Again. Been so long he did not know where she was or where she gone. Did she ever think what happened to him? And out of the blue she was on the phone. There was that voice and that same sweet tone he had not heard so many years. Now they're friends again. It's good to be friends again. Well, they talked and talked and they had a few laughs. Got caught up on the very long gap of time since they drifted apart. The weeks passed, the talk turned round. They wondered, could they ever be more than friends? Friends again. Just like way back when they were more than just friends. But she said she didn't want to see him just quite yet. She wanted to work on how she looked when they finally met again. So he waited and waited to see his friend again. To see his friend again. He wanted to see her again. But on the phone, day after day, the smiles began to fade away. She would say she loved how he's still the same. Then she would fuss how he'd never changed. And now it's just like years before. So it went with those friends back then. So in the end, after all the talk, all the hopes and dreams he had began just to fade away. Sometimes life just keeps you guessing. Still you gotta count your blessings, no matter what. So even if it was just for a while, it had been good to be friends, good to be friends again. But that's how it went, being friends again. So there's that one. It's fun playing that guitar. So let's see. Where am I at? Okay. Well, let's try. Yeah, this is a new little tune I came up with a few weeks ago. Still kind of a work in progress, but let's try it out. She's Magic, I call it. Here she comes walking down the street, looking so good from her head down to her feet. Well, she drives me so wild. They once said I was so meek and mild. Well, she's a warm and cold front meeting on the plains, a low pressure system with a cooling rain. So we huddle wet beneath the stairs. We kiss and then she vanishes in the air. But the thing is, that gal, she's magic. Well, she wants me to bring her some cigarettes, as if she's not smoking hot already yet. But she totally makes my head spin. Yeah, to me she's just the living end. Well, we watch the Late Show on her big TV. Well, we snuggle up just as easy as can be. Well, she tosses her hair and gives me that grin. You never know where this is gonna end. 'Cause with her, that gal, I tell ya, she's magic. Oh yeah, she is. Well, we go dancing in the ballroom at the club. We listen to the cool jazz, and then she gives me a nudge. She takes me outside to look up at the stars. She points up and says, this is where we are. 'Cause she knows, 'cause after all, that girl is magic. She's magic. Well,
Seems like you're just getting started, Alan, and you're just about to run out of time.
yeah, let's see. I got 124 in my
Yeah. Maybe
big hand of my
couple
computer
of
clock.
short ones, maybe.
So I guess I got time to close out on one, huh?
Yeah, one normal. Unless you got two really short ones and no talking.
Well, let's see where this one takes me. Let's see. I thought I would get bitten. That magic girl bit me too, I think. Yeah, some reason I think I didn't plug in my guitar. Sometimes the bumps, well, they'll trip me up. Life, it ain't always downhill. Still, I want to get my fill every morning. when the sun comes up again. Well, I've been lost, I've been bitten, I've been nervous as a kitten. I've been round the world and met all kinds of girls, but just when it seems like it's all been written, once again I'm completely smitten. Now I'm coming home to you. Well, I've never seen such a smile as I've traveled all these miles from the Rockies on out to the coast. Now folks, they think I'm joking. They ask me what you've been smoking, but it don't matter when you know what matters most. Yeah, I've been lost, I've been bitten, I've been nervous as a kitten. I've traveled around the world and met all kinds of girls, and I had no clue I got hit on, but this time I completely smitten. Now I'm coming home to you. Yeah, I'm coming home to you. Well, I keep moving on down the road and listening to the stories told by friends, strangers with no name. Some got funny things they're thinking, then it's my turn to wonder what they're drinking, but in the end we're really all just the same. Yeah, I've been lost, I've been bitten, I've been nervous as a kitten. I've traveled